Okay, you guys ready? Class?
No.
Who said no? Who said no? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Don't you know no good? All right, so we're going to do E now. E is an irrational number. What is irrational? Not just your ex-girlfriend that you can never talk to. That is also irrational, okay? Because girl be cray-cray.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so irrational means a number that has a decimal that goes on forever and doesn't repeat. Okay? So we use this right here so often that it is now referred to as E. Kind of like pi. Pi is a rational number we use so often that it is now a simple pi, right? The number pi, 3.14, blah, 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 right? We have another one which is E, refers to, which is my log base. And we're going to do some other stuff to go along with it, which is going to be a natural log to do these also. So these are natural exponential functions. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. So let's keep going. Wait, hold on. Got to turn this on. This thing is like on its last leg, so I have to like turn it off all the time. I have to like keep it off, otherwise it will not like me again. All right, so let's go ahead. Right here, next page. Oh, come on, you can do it, you can do it. Let's go. All right, there we go. All right, alcohol risk of a car accident. Medical research indicates that the risk of having a car accident increases exponentially. Its concentration of alcohol in the blood increases. Risk modeled by R equals 6e to the 12.77x. Now,
We'll do an equation for something like that.
lawmakers, police officers, statisticians, why do you think, okay, so have you ever, so do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Okay, do you know that there is in there that you cannot drink and drive, right?
Yes.
So there is a mathematical validation to identify if you are low over the legal limit of what your intoxication can be, right?
What if you're Irish and you're just not drunk?
It's still the same blood alcohol content. It just some people are able to handle life or still function that drunk. Does that make sense? But since you have a driver's license already, okay, you know that in Arizona you cannot have a blood alcohol content higher than 0.08. Anyone 21 or older. But since Mars is still only 16, okay, right here, if there is any alcohol content in Mars's bloodstream, guess what? He gets a DUI.
That's funny because it's like 0.01 right now.
Listen, NyQuil doesn't count.
Mr. Dodger?
It's not NyQuil. Yes, you're just huffing down rubbing alcohol in between classes. Okay. Right here. So R represents the given percent. There is a percent, a probability of there to be an accident while driving. So the percent is, that's where we get that from. And it says right here, concentration R given as percent, the risk of having an accident. That meant in many states, legal limit, it is illegal to drive with a blood alcohol concentration at 0.08 or greater. What's the risk of a car accident with blood alcohol concentration of 0.08? So now, do we know what the X value is? Say yes, that's 0.08. So what we're going to do is, we're going to plug this into my calculator. So let's take a look right here, document, scratch pad, there we go. All right, so we're plugging it in here. And my equation was 6. Now E is over here on the left. So if you look, it goes control, equal, caret, and then E is right after that. And then it'll open up a little box to put in the number that you're supposed to have. So my number is going to be 12.77 and X. But our X is going to be 0.0, was it 0.08?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes? Okay, good. So, there we go. And so my percentage is going to be about 16.7%. So we get and that's going to be, that is a chance. That's a probability type thing. So the higher that is, the more chance you are of getting in a car accident. They do the statistics on this. That's why they come up with these numbers for alcohol concentration. So my other class, they're like, hey, I got really drunk. Okay, what would it be? I'm like, okay, so let's go back to the math. Let's change the alcohol content. So you decided to be like, yo, I drank, hold up, and got really drunk. That is 0.4 over the legal limit. I think anything from that point and above is referred to as an aggravated DUI. So it's not just DUI, but that's an aggravated DUI. And, you know, don't quote me because I don't drink and drive, so I don't even look into those things. They change them off. I just don't drink. All right. So the percentage of you, so the chance, you have a 27.8% chance of getting in a car accident. That's almost like 1 out of every 4. That's more than a quarter. Yes? Huh? 0.20. Wow. You are super drunk. And I think at that point, 0.20, I believe that is actually brain dead. There's a thing called alcohol poisoning. If your body, your blood alcohol content reaches a certain point, you are legally considered dead. Not just black out, but no, you dead. You pickle your brain. You are brain dead from that point on. Your body is not made to actually absorb alcohol like that. And you're probably not even walking, but then you're going to get behind the wheel, and there is a 77% chance you're going to get in a car accident. So, bad Mars. Bad. No. No. Just so you know, hey Mars, this is being recorded, and so this is Exhibit A for your vehicle manslaughter charges right here.
Wait, what's up?
Past 1.18 is considered high risk for serious injury, choking, trouble, or death.
There you go. You hear that? 0.18. There it is right there.
Not even.
So, now the next thing that we're going to talk about is this right here, which is actually going to be, hey, pay attention. So right here, we are going to do some logarithmic functions. So we're doing some modeling with this. Now, I'm going to rewrite this so you guys can see it, because I know you guys did it. I know you guys did this last year. So this is a logarithmic equation. It has log in it. Now, what we can do, because mathematically we're allowed to, and we have the steps to do this, and I'm not going to show all the steps here, but what we can do is we can go back and forth in between this equation and the exponential form of this. So here, when I change it to exponential form, my x, which is inside the parentheses, inside that log, is going to go out here, and that's going to equal, now my base is whatever small numbers right here. Whatever numbers right here is referred to as my base. So that's going to be here. And then now, the y value, which is way over there, is going to be my new exponent. So these can go back and forth. So if you have one in log form, you could rewrite it as exponential form. Or exponential form could go back to log form. Okay, you're going to have to do this over on question 7 on your homework. On question 7 on your homework, you're going to have the same thing. So, I just wanted to make sure you guys know. Let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, go ahead, get. All right. We are going to turn this one right here into exponential form. Please try it right now. Turn this one into exponential form. On your paper, you're going to rewrite it in exponential form. What form is it? You're going to write it in exponential right now. So, look closely at where the x and y's go and rewrite it in exponential form. All right, let's rewrite it. So, x, since whatever's over here, so now it's going to be x equals, what's my base? 2. So it's 2 raised to the, very good, because I asked. See what I did there? See what I did? Yeah, you see that? Okay. Now, we, as students, are going to graph that right now. Graph it right meow. When are you graphing it?
Right now.
Right meow. Do it right. Yep, and so watch. So I'm in the graph, and it's going to be log. I'm going to show you where log is. So if you look, there's a control button, trig, x squared, and right below it says 10 to the x. Right above that, it's in blue. It says log. It's in blue, okay? So you hit control first, and there. So it's log. Well, rolls downstairs, over your pears, over your neighbor's dog. Let's go over your snack and fits on your back. It's log, log, log. It's log, it's log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. Come on, get your log. It's Log by Blammo. From Ren and Stimpy? Yes. What's wrong? Yeah, it opens up. So right here the number is 2 for my log, right? It's not giving you? Alright, who else not get it? Yep. Like that. Looks weird, right?
Yes.
Alright, what's up, Lou? Okay, so see what you did? You typed it in. Did I say to type it in? Say no. Okay. So I said control right here. See that in yellow? What's that say in yellow? I can't tell. What's that? Read? I don't know. Can you see what your glasses on? What's that say? Does that say log? Does it say log? I'm pretty sure it says log. Hit log, and then it opens up little boxes, so you just enter there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and try out what I taught you guys on Tuesday. What did we do on Tuesday that made this so much easier? Table. Or is it? So what am I going to do? So it goes menu, table. Was it Tuesday? When's the last time I saw you? Was it yesterday? Oh, I taught it yesterday. I'm sorry. There we go. There's my table. Uh-oh. What happens when I go to these negative numbers? Okay, what's it say down here? It says error. So now, if you look at your x values as I go to the negative numbers, does it exist over here? It doesn't, but what happens when I get down to 0? It is undefined. So now, if you guys recall, a line, if it's coming close to a number but not touching it, what is that called? What's that?
No solution.
Close is a special word. If it's coming close to a number but not touching it. It sounds like a bad word in math. Yeah, kiss my asymptote. You guys remember asymptote? No? Okay. So it is approaching the or the y-axis here, isn't it? It's coming close to it but not touching it. So that's why it just keeps coming down. So there is an asymptote right here where it is undefined right there. So if you notice, when I did this, all this is empty, isn't it? Okay, so what number should I start with here?
1.
Not 1. I want to start with 0. Okay, I want to start with 0 so you can see this. So it's going to be my x, and then there is my log base 2 of x. So if I start with 0, I know this answer is undefined, right? Okay, so I'm going to fill that in. That's undefined. So is there a coordinate there? No, there's not. So I don't worry about that one. Next one is going to be positive 1. What was my number at positive 1? 0. And do I get a coordinate?
Yes.
1 comma 0. At number 2, 1. My coordinate is 2, 1. Next one is going to be 3. My
1.58.
5, 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Four, 5.
2.32.
All right. Hey, is that pretty easy there? No? Okay. So, does this look like some of the problems that are in my homework? Yeah, it is, right? And it says do some tables, so number 7. This is number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like this.
You know all the 5 before?
What's it say to go to? What's it say on number 7?
Rewrite each equation into
Our
exponential.
chart says
The table of solutions.
Okay, and this one right here says write it as y. Ooh, it's giving you numbers for y this time. So this time, instead of plugging in x's, on your homework it says plug in y's. So you're going to use it like this. You're going to use it like that now. So if I were to do it like this, x equals 2, and to whatever value, that would be negative, I think it starts with negative 2, doesn't it? Is that what it says?
No, 7 it's log 4.
Yeah, it starts with negative 2. So I'm showing you what you would do. So it would look like this. X equals 2 to negative 1. X equals 2 to the 0. X equals 2 to the 1. X equals 2 to the 2. So it said rewrite it first like that, and then plug it in. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, but I'm not doing number 7 for you. I'm showing you how to do it. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and take it. What do you mean, hold on? See, do you know what? If you would like, share, and subscribe, and you would like hit the notification button, you would already see this later. All right, there we go. All right, see, I'm gonna make you go watch it now. All right. All right, so this is gonna be just like we did the other day, just like we did yesterday. This one's gonna be long. We're gonna enter it in the calculator. So I'm gonna first write out my coordinates. My first coordinate, I'm gonna have 10, 19. What's after that? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and is that the last one? Yeah, 60 was the last one. Okay, so you wrote those down, and now we're going to go by entering this into the calculator. You know it's also on your paper too, right? Oh, you can't see that? Okay. I'll just make it sure. All right, let's see if we paid attention the other day. So if we paid attention, we would know that no phone should be out for any reason at all because your calculator is out in front of you. And you're entering these in, okay? Mars, really? Do I have to, like, address you personally? Put the damn phone away. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you for clarifying that for me. But Mars is going to make sure his ends up in his backpack for some reason. Because he keeps getting distracted by it, even while I'm talking to him right now. For some reason, he's still got to look at his TikTok videos. Really? Oh my goodness. Anyway. So, if you paid attention, we would start by doing what? How about new document, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, new document. Okay, and what are we adding? List and spreadsheet, right? List and spreadsheet. Let's label. What was my X value labeled as on the graph? What was the X value labeled as? Minutes. What was my Y value labeled as? Yep, temp, or temperature if you want to write out the whole word. And then down here, starting at 1, we're going to list all my X values. So please do that. Yes. It's an invalid number? So look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Did you hit enter on the last one? Dougie, what you doing, Dougie? Oh, because min stands for minimum. That's why I have you have to put min. That's all. Get to work, Dougie. Okay, you're home. 1. Hit number 1. Number 1. There you go. What are we adding? Come on, Dougie. What are we adding? What goes next? Come on. Come on. No pressure. What are you doing? Come on, Doug. Doug, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it, boy? Huh? 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 What is it, Dougie? No, still, nope, wrong answer. Okay, get home. 1.
That's so
List and spreadsheet. So it's almost like I told you right down in the notes when we did it. But you, okay, is that a good thing? No, you need to do it here. You get graded on these notes, Dougie.
that thing right.
Mr. Dixon, you're doing us a price tag? Well, we're doing it.
Oh, I haven't picked it yet. I haven't picked it. All right, so what was my numbers? We said it was 19.
29, 34, 38, 41, 43.
Is it 43? Okay. All right, so now, I showed you guys this yesterday, I think, right? Okay, so from right here, we clicked on this box right here, right? Was that yes? Okay, click on that box. Okay, just click on that box, and we're going to tell the calculator do all my work for me. So, I know we're writing down these steps, especially for people that slipped, fell, hit their head, and, okay, yes. Or all those people that teach me how to Dougie. All right. So, right here, I'm going to go menu, statistics, stat calculations, and now let's see what my thing says. So the next slide says we are going to do what type of? I'm doing the logarithm. Logarithm, okay? Logarithmic. So there we go. Logarithmic. Right there. Yes? You're there. You're just a little bit further than I am. Yeah, you're further than I am. All right, so, Dougie, did you select logarithm?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Did you enter all your data in the X and Y? Good. Now, my X list. What was X list? Minutes. Y list? Temperature. And this is going to save where? It's saving to F1. It's saving to F1, so that means it's going to graph for me in F1. Hit OK. And now I'm going to look at my equation. These two values right here are super important. My r squared and my r. What is my r squared and my r? What do those actually mean to me? Percentage, right? And so I want my number to be...
Close to 1.
Very good. Close to 1. Okay? I want it to be 1. So let's look at my score right here. Is this close to 1?
Yes.
So is this a good solid 1, right? Okay, good. Now, I am going to do something slightly different because I didn't show you guys this one yesterday. Okay? I'm going to show you today. It's a different graph. It's not the same graph. It's a different graph. So I'm clicking on this box right here. Okay? Doc, insert. Now this time, instead of doing the graph, okay, instead of doing the graph, because this would be one way of doing it, but we have to change the windows. You guys don't like changing the windows, do you? Yeah, some people don't mind, but some people keep forgetting. So instead of doing the graph, I want data and statistics, option 7. This is going to be slightly different, okay? Wow, look at that, looks kind of weird. Yeah, it's all over the place, right? That's weird. So, what is your X value represented as? What is my X values? Minute. So down here on the bottom where it says click variable, click that. And on the bottom is going to be what? Click it. Ooh, hey, look, they all line up, don't they? All right, what about the Y value? What was my Y value? It's temperature. So let's change it to temperature. Dang, there's all my dots there again, right? Now, huh? Okay, now watch this. Now, I want to see my line. I want to see my line. So this is, I'm going to go menu, analyze, regression. What regression did we use? Yep, so we're going to show the logarithmic. Let's show the logarithm. Did you guys write down these steps so you don't forget?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Okay. Other people forgot. Oh, man. Yes. Make sure you hit play at the beginning, okay? Yeah, go ahead. Bam. Hey, look at that. Now, I have a nice line that fits all my dots. It looks like it fits pretty good. This one right here, it's a little bit higher. This one right here, it's a little bit lower, but it's close to touching all these perfect. Now, the equation I'm going to write down. The equation I'm going to write down is going to be negative 11.6 plus 13.4 ln x. Alrighty. There we go. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button and support my channel by buying something from my merch store.